But that is a big source of issues because most beds are made out of plastic with
Home.
flame
Yeah.
retardants. And so all of that while you're sleeping, you're smelling that stuff coming out of your mattress, as well as whatever you're washing your bed sheets and your bedclothes in. So that I think I said at the beginning, getting swapping out what you're using for laundry detergent is
Yeah.
a really
You can buy
smart
those
idea.
organic.
To some extent, if people don't buy the best, most non-toxic because they're a little pricier, at least go with a fragrance-free because the free and clear ones aren't necessarily clear and free of the toxic chemicals. So fragrance-free, though, usually means that they're not putting those synthetic fragrances in there.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
So
What
that's a
else?
good
What else
start.
can we do? Because I'm thinking of walls, I'm thinking of furniture, I'm thinking of sofas.
Yeah, so walls are easy to switch to the no VOC paints. Those are at most hardware stores, at least in the US. I've found a few different options. They're definitely a little bit more expensive, but you can paint a wall and sleep in that room the same day. You don't have to get out of there and wait for it to dry. So that's definitely an alternative.
And
And
does
like
it
I said,
cover what was there first?
oh yeah, yeah, it's just like regular paint. It works great.
Yeah, but does it cover the toxic paint that was there
Oh, I
before?
see what you're saying. Yes, to a certain degree. So there is, I think there's still products made by AFM that can cover, let's say, a lead paint. Now, that's a tricky one. Lead paint, you really don't want to play around with. Ideally, you want to get
Yeah.
that professionally removed. But I think if it's been painted over and painted over for many years, unless it's cracking or showing some signs of distress, generally
Yeah.
it might be okay. But I think it's best to err on the side of caution when it comes to lead because such small amounts can create a toxicity, especially for children and even pets, right?
Yeah.
We don't want our pets licking up dust and eating paint chips
Absolutely.
and all that kind of stuff.
But lead paint is not available anymore in the market. We're talking about old houses
Old
where that
houses,
were painted.
correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you see any progress in the
I do.
availability of?
I
Yeah.
do actually. I think even in the 30 years that I've been at this, I have seen like paint was not that easy to find in the hardware store that had no VOCs, but now I can go down to my local hardware store and pick it up easily. I used to have to order it online. So I
Yeah.
think that there's definitely more options than there were. We still have a ways to go, but there's certainly more availability of organic foods than there was. Now it's become cliche, or not cliche, but trendy. People, we in the state of Vermont, we have so many farmers markets